Hey guys, what's up? Magnetic Repellent here. Brittney Griner is out of prison in Russia. She is out of Russian detention, and it was a prison swap, okay, with an American prisoner that was Russian, okay? We're going to talk about that. Come into the room, like, subscribe, share, and we'll be back in a second. Hang on to your seats.
You are now watching the Magnetic Repellent Show.
So Brittney Griner got out of prison, finally, after this stiff 9-year sentence for carrying this marijuana, this contraband through the Russian airport, trying to get home. She was caught, detained, sentenced to 9 years. The whole time I knew she was a political prisoner, because this all happened around the same time Russia went to war with Ukraine. United States was trying to help Ukraine and giving Ukraine resources, which upset Russia. So the timing that Brittney Griner decided to do this was just basically bad timing. Also, she should have known better. I mean, she goes to Russia during the off season every year. She's in Russia quite often. She should have known those rules, how stringent they are. And so she made a bad judgment in that regard. Not saying she deserved to go to prison or deserved to get 9 years, but her judgment in that particular moment was definitely in error. And also, too, sometimes with, celebrities, star athletes, celebrities, a lot of times they think they're a little bit above the law or above reproach. And I'm not saying this was the case with Brittney, but a lot of them feel like that. And a lot of them feel like they can get away with stuff that the average person cannot. The bottom line is Brittney should have known better than to go to that airport with that stuff. You know the laws of that country. You're over there all the time. You should have known. But the punishment did not fit the crime. Not by no stretch. This whole time I knew that Brittney was a political prisoner. This was a political play. This was a jab at America. We got one of yours, so forth. Nothing you could do about it, blah, blah, blah. But this little chess match, I guess, began to take place. And America had a Russian prisoner by the name of Victor Bout, as they would say in Russia. Victor Bout. Okay, it's his name. This is a bad dude. This is an arms dealer, international arms dealer, responsible for countless deaths throughout the continent of Africa. They did a movie about this guy. This is how bad this dude is. A movie called Lord of War, starring Nicolas Cage. And so this is not a nice guy. It's not a nice guy. And when you weigh the options, let's see, Brittney Griner, basketball player, basketball player here, arms dealer here, responsible for countless deaths. Yeah, you kind of weighing the balances there. Is this an even swap? Maybe if Brittney had another ounce of weed, it would have tipped the scales, or maybe if he had killed one more person, it's not an even swap. This is a bad guy. This guy is a threat to international security. He's a threat to the world. And Russia's going to use this guy. They need his expertise right now in this battle against Ukraine. Okay, they're not going to get him over in Russia and put him back in prison. This guy's good at what he does. They need his skill set. And we're getting, in exchange for that, we're getting back a basketball player. Okay, which has nothing to do with the war or a particular skill set to protect the country or nothing like that. Okay, so this is chess, not checkers, and Russia's playing chess, and apparently, we're playing checkers. I'm glad Brittney's coming home, though. I'm glad she's coming home. I'm glad she's getting out of Russia. My message to Brittney would be right now: stay the fuck out of Russia. Stay on American soil. Don't go anywhere else. See, because my thing is, there are a lot of countries right now, a lot, that do not like the United States. They're beefing with the United States. Stay the fuck out those countries, man. Just stay here. We're safe right now. There's too much going on in the world. People want to still travel abroad like they're tourists and see the world. That's fine in different times. Right now, it's too precarious out here. You go somewhere as an innocent tourist thinking you're going to see the sights and enjoy life, and they're going to snatch you and keep you. Okay, and use you as bait. And trust me, you're not going to get the treatment and the negotiating ability that they gave in the Brittney Griner case. Your ass going to stay there and rot. They're not going to trade nothing for you. They're not going to trade a guy like Victor Bout. They're not going to trade nobody like him for you. Okay? This is a bad dude, man. He really is a bad dude. So, but the important thing is she was wrongfully convicted. She's out. She can resume her career because she's a great ball player. She has all the skill sets of being one of the all-time greats. We know what she does well. She's going back home to her wife. Joe Biden, his administration, Kamala Harris, all responsible for negotiating this release. I'm not going to get into the 3 strikes you're out crime bill that Joe Biden is responsible for, along with Hillary Clinton. We're going to just enjoy this moment. Joe Biden did a wonderful thing in his administration by getting Brittney Griner released, getting her home. But what they sent back to Russia is a threat to the world in general, as a whole. Victor Bout is a bad dude, and Russia's going to use this guy. They're going to use him as a play in this war with Ukraine, and possibly even a war with us if they stay pissed off enough at the U.S. So, anyway, peace up, you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Send me some emails, magneticrepellent@gmail.com. Let's talk about this Brittney Griner thing. It's going to develop some more. So leave some comments and share it around. Okay? Love you guys. See you soon. Peace.